السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. الحمد لله رب العالمين. Today we are trying to complete the lesson number 8. If you can remember, we were left with 1.5 page to complete the lesson, and then we stop at this particular place. And this particular lesson is going to be very simple and straightforward. Just that we are going to look at a little bit of new things, and it's not that strange to us. We have just seen it, just that we have not explained certain things yet. And also in this particular lesson, we'll complete the chapter of the of the fi'l al-madi', okay, the past tense verbs. This particular lesson will close the chapter of their discussion. In the next lesson, inshallah, we're going to be looking at certain things different. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's start. So as you can see, ta'ammal ma yali. So they are trying to explain certain things here, as you can see. But usually, I'll try to explain something before we come and read from here. So please observe. Okay. So I hope you can see here pronouns attached to verbs. Okay. We are looking at, as I said, a little bit of something new. Not necessarily new, just that it seems to be new. When we look at pronouns that are being attached to verbs, okay, they can be grouped into two. Pronouns that are attached to verb, the domir al-muttasil or domair al-muttasila, okay, which are attached to verbs. They can be of two categories, okay, and this is very obvious in Arabic, okay. The first one is what we call the domir al-mustatir. So if you look at some other books, not this Madinah books, just other Arabic books, okay, when they're talking about domir, they just say there are two types of domir al-muttasil and then domir al-baris, okay. But these are specifically pronouns that are attached to verbs, and as I said, they can be two types. We have to look at it, just that the names is not what we have seen. I've not explained it. So we said there are two. The first one is domir al-mustatir, and we'll have the domir al-baris. What do we mean by these two things? Observe, this is an example. Okay, this is an example. Assuming I make this particular example. Zahaba ila al-madrasati. He went to the school. Zahaba ila al-madrasati. He went to the madrasa. This is a complete sentence, right? Okay. The thing is that in English language, we have verbs that can stand on their own. Verbs normally stand on their own. They do not come with any pronoun attached to them. So for example, if I say he went, the verb is just went or go. I hope that is clear. Okay. If you are going to mention examples of verbs in English language, okay, write, okay, talk, walk, sit, all these types of verbs, they do not come with any pronoun attached to them. I hope that is clear. So in English language, verbs come without any pronoun attached to them. But if you can remember, previously we said that in Arabic, when verb, I'm talking about past tense verbs specifically, okay, when verbs, come, they come with a pronoun that is pre-attached to it, and that pronoun is he. So if I say zahaba, it doesn't mean went. It means what? He went. But that he, where is it here? The he is not. Just consider zahaba. Where is the he? There's no huwa here. And say huwa zahaba. He went. I hope that is clear. But that is how it is being understood in Arabic language. So that particular domir that we say he, okay. Let me try to write so that you see what I'm saying. Okay, just observe here. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, please observe. So you see this part, went. Okay, it corresponds to this particular verb you are seeing, zahaba. I hope that is clear. But what I'm saying is that this he is not here. I hope that is clear. But the verb is understood to mean both of this. He went. I hope that is clear. But literally, there's no he attached to the verb. There's no huwa zahaba. But we understand it to mean he went. So where is the domir? We call it domirul mustatir. And what do we mean by domirul mustatir? Hidden pronoun. I hope that is clear. The pronoun is hidden. Bimana, you cannot see it. But yani, we determine or we assume that it is there. I hope that is clear. So when we say mustatir, it's coming from the word satr. Okay, satr. Sintara. Yes. Satr. Okay, when we say satr, it means what? Something like a hijab, a barrier. I hope that is clear. A covering. So mustatir is something that is hidden, something that is being covered up. I hope that is clear. Mustatir, this is what's the name? It's a maf'ul. Inshallah, we'll look at it later. But when you say mustatir, something that is hidden, I hope that is clear. So domirul mustatir is the what? Is the pronoun that is hidden. And the clear example is when you have zahaba. Okay, zahaba. The verb is just went. But in Arabic, we don't say went. We say what? He went. And all the verbs, they come in the past tense form, they come with the pronoun he attached to it. But that he is not written. But we assuming it is there. And it is what? Hidden. In Arabic, they say hidden. So, huwa domirul mustatirun. Huwa domiru mustatirun. It is a hidden pronoun. I hope that is clear. But look at this second example. The second type is domirul baris. What do you mean by domirul baris? Observe here. Zahabtu. So here, okay. Here means what? I went, right? Okay. This is what it is. I went. I hope that's clear. So this went is what? Is the zahaba. I hope you can see. Is the zahaba. So still the zahaba here is this zahaba, which means went. But this I went is where? Is it not the ta that is being attached? Right. Yes, it is the ta that is attached. So this domir that is attached, it corresponds to the I. So we can see it. It is obvious. So that's what we call obvious pronoun. Domirul baris, obvious pronoun. When the pronoun when the verb comes with a pronoun attached to it. I hope that is clear. It comes with a pronoun attached to it. So that particular type of pronoun is what we mean by the domirul baris. I hope that is clear. So that is the difference. Here, he went, but we can't see the he, but we say he went. So it is called domirul mustatir. And then here, when it is obvious, so for example, zahabatum, that tum there is the pronoun. Zahabata, that ta is the pronoun. And it is obvious, we can see it being attached to the verb, so we call it domirul baris. I hope that is clear. Domirul baris. Zahabna, so the na at the end is the pronoun. And that is what? Domirul baris. If you can just see it, or it is obvious and it is attached to the verb, it's called domirul baris. But in this case, like this one, zahaba, we say he went, but the verb, the pronoun he is not there. So we call domirul mustatir. When we say baris, baris is coming from the word baraza. The verb from it is baraza. And baraza means to appear, to be obvious. Okay, to be obvious. When something is made apparent. Okay, so for example, Allah says in the Quran, وَبُرِّزَتِ الْجَحِيمُ لِمَنْ يَرَى. You see, وَبُرِّزَتِ الْجَحِيمُ لِمَنْ يَرَى. May Allah protect us from the hellfire. Allah is talking about the day of judgment. Sequence of activities that are going to happen. And then at a particular point, Allah said, the hellfire will be brought. And it will be made apparent. So that verb there, it is the majhul form of this verb, baraza. We'll look at, all these types, this majhul and other things, inshallah, as we go further. Okay, but it's just coming from the same word, baraza, to be apparent. The hellfire will be brought and it will make apparent to whoever can see. Everybody. May Allah protect us. Okay, so the verb is just baraza. Baraza means he appeared. Okay, so if I say baraza rajul, the man has appeared. As you know, we are just sitting down and then someone appeared in front of us. I say baraza rajul, the man has appeared. Or we have been searching for someone and then we saw him coming from a particular direction. We say baraza, he has appeared. Okay, so when we say baris, the thing that appears or the thing that is obvious, it is very obvious. Everybody can see it. So that's what we mean by the domirul baris. It is like here. The ta is written. If you just ask me where is this I, if I say zahabtu means I went. So if you ask me where is the I will say it corresponds to these two. I hope that is clear. But here, if you ask me where is the he, I say zahaba means he went. Zahaba is the verb, which means went, like in literally. But where is this he? Okay, so the pronoun is not there. Look, I can point it out for you. So it is domirul mustatir, a hidden pronoun. I hope that is clear. So these are the two types of pronouns that we have. I'm talking about specifically pronouns that are attached to verbs. I hope that is clear. Pronouns attached to verbs. Okay. So let's now look at what the author is trying to explain here. Okay. So ta'ammal ma yali. Okay. Learn what follows. So zahaba is just what we talk about. Zahaba. So zahaba, the verb is just zahaba. That is the fi'lun. The verb is zahaba. But where is the domir? Where is the pronoun? Zahaba, if I ask you in English, zahaba means what? He went. So where is the he? So you tell me, huwa domirun mustatirun. It is a hidden pronoun. Bimana, it is not written, but we assume that it is there, so it is hidden. Okay. So zahaba, we have the fi'l plus domirul mustatir. So it has a pronoun here, just that it is hidden. Okay. They just want you to assume that it is hidden, even though there is nothing there. Okay, so plus domiru mustatirun. So it's equal to fa'ilun. And what they are trying to say is that the hidden pronoun is the doer. So the zahaba is the verb plus the hidden pronoun, which is the fa'il, the doer. That he does the he. We say he went. He is the pronoun that does the verb, and it is hidden. Okay. So, like here, the next one is zahabu. So, when we say zahabu, there are two things here. We have the verb and then the doer. The verb is zahaba, and then the doer is this wow jamu. We have looked at it a lot of times, which means plural. Okay, comes from plural masculine, right? So, zahaba is the verb. So, zahaba here, as you can see, zahaba is equal to fel. Bimala zahaba is the fel, is the verb. And then we have another thing. As I said, there are two things here. There's the verb and then the fa'il, the doer. So the waw is the doer, and that is the fa'il, the doer. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. There are two things in it. This one is the first part, and then this is the second part. Okay. And then they are attached together. So the zahaba is the fa'il, the doer, and then we have a waw, which is the waw al-jamu, okay, and that is the fa'il, okay. So that's the two things contained here. Now when we look at zahabat, how many things do we have here? We have two, okay, but you have to be very careful here, because the zahaba is the verb, right? But this ta is what? It is not the doer, okay, it is not the doer. Please, you have to be careful. It is not the doer, okay. Zahabat, she went. The thing is that this ta, it comes for, we call it taw at-tanis. Okay, taw at-tanis. It comes to signify that the one you are talking about is feminine. It comes for gender purpose, for purpose of gender alone, but it doesn't mean it is the doer. So please take note, it comes to differentiate whether the one doing the verb is masculine or feminine, but it doesn't represent the doer. So it is not the fa'il. It is only alamatu ta'nis, a sign of femininity. I hope that is clear. A sign that the one doing the verb is feminine, but it is not the doer. So still the same way, the doer in this particular case is what? Mustatirun. It is hidden. I hope that is clear. Okay. So please observe. So that's what they are trying to explain here. Okay, that's what they are trying to explain here. We have zahaba. Okay, let me come. We have zahaba, which is the fi'l. Then this ta is alamatu ta'nis, as I just told you. It is not the doer, but it comes to signify that the one doing it is feminine. But as I said, in reality, so where is now the doer? The doer is hidden. It's just like zahaba. Okay, zahaba. He went. That he is not there. But here too, she went. The she is not there. This ta is not the she. It only signifies that the person is feminine, but there's no she in it attached here. Okay, so I think this is a little bit strange to you. Okay, but that is how it is. I hope that is clear. Because most of the time the students think that this ta is the doer, but it is not. Okay, so the doer is just the same thing. Domirul mustatir. It is hidden. It is hidden. So as you can see, domirul mustatir, that's the fa'il. The doer is hidden. Okay, now let's look at zahabna. Okay, zahabna. They went. I hope that is clear. But feminine. Okay, feminine. Plural feminine. So the verb here is what? Zahaba. And then this noon is what? We call it noon niswa, right? That's the doer. Okay, the doer. I hope that is clear. So the zahaba is the verb. Then the noon is the fa'il. I hope that is clear. Is the fa'il, the doer. I hope that is clear. Now, zahabta. Okay, this one is very clear. Of course, zahaba is the verb. The ta is the what? Is the what? Is the doer. Yes. Okay. So zahaba is the fi'l, and then the ta is the fa'il. Okay, two things here. Now zahabatum, the same way. Okay, zahabatum. But here you have to be careful. You have to be careful. You have to be very careful. Zahaba is the verb. Okay. And then this ta is the doer. Not tum. The ta is the doer. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm saying. What we are learning here seems to be a little bit strange. Because most of the time the students, when they just see the tum or the tunna or the whatever attached to it, they think the whole thing is a pronoun. Okay, but here, when we are talking about the tum and then the tunna, the tum and then the tum means you, plural masculine. Then the tunna means you, plural feminine. Okay. In both cases, the whole tum is not the pronoun. The whole tum here, as you can see, is not the pronoun. The same way here, zahab tunna, the whole tunna is not the pronoun. Yes, it's not the pronoun, the doer. The doer is only the ta. Okay, the doer is only the ta. That's just it. The doer is just the ta. But this meme is to signify that you are talking about plural masculine. Plural masculine. And then here, the noon is to signify that you are talking about plural feminine. Plural feminine. But the whole thing, the tum is the pronoun. Okay, the tum is like they both, like they are together making up the pronoun. But the main pronoun, the main one is the tau. Here, the tau is the pronoun. This is the main one. But the meme is a alamatul jam'u muzakkar, a sign of masculine plural. I hope that is clear. If I ask you where is the pronoun and you say the pronoun is tum, you are correct. But to further break it down, the ta is the real pronoun, but the meme is a sign of masculine plural. The same way here. If I ask you where is the pronoun and you say the pronoun is tunna, it is understood. Okay, it is understood. But grammatically, that is not correct. The real pronoun is the tau, and then the noon here is to show that we are talking about feminine plural. I hope that is clear. Okay. So here there are three things: zahaba, and then the ta, and then the meme. So the zahaba is the fi'l. Zahaba is the fi'l. Then the ta is the fa'il. Then the meme is the alamatul jam'u li muzakkar, the sign of plural for masculine. I hope that is clear. Then the same way here, zahabtun. I'll come back to this one, okay? But I want them to be together so that you will not forget them. I want them to be together. When you just hear the tum and then the tunna, know that the ta is specifically the pronoun, okay? So zahabtunna, the same way, is made up of three things. Zahaba is the verb, the tau is the pronoun, the fa'il, the doer, and then the noon is sign of plural for feminine. Okay, so the zahaba is the verb, the ta is the doer, the noon is the alamatul jam'u li muannas, alamatul jam'u li muannas, sign of plural for feminine. Okay, so this zahabati, this one is very obvious. Okay, zahabati, you went, feminine. So the zahaba is the verb, the ta is the doer. Okay, the ta here is the doer. The only case in which the ta is not the doer is when it is having the sukun, like zahabat. Okay, when it is having the sukun, we say this one is the sign of femininity. Okay, I hope that is clear. It counts for alamatu ta'nis. I hope that is clear. Okay, so that's the only case in which the ta is not the doer. But the rest, where there is the ta is the pronoun. Okay, now here, zahab tu, the same way as I just told you. So the zahaba is the verb, the ta is the doer. So tu is the doer. Zahaba na, the same way. The zahaba is the verb, and then the na is the pronoun. Right? We. Okay. So I hope that is clear. Okay. Everything here is clear, right? So zahaba, as we just said, the domir is mustatir. Then here the wa is the doer. Then here the doer is mustatir, hidden. This ta, the ta with the sukun, is for ta'nis, to signify that we are talking about something that is feminine. The doer is feminine, but that's not the doer. The doer is hidden. Then here the zahaba is the verb, the noon is the doer. Then here the ta is the doer, right? And then here the tum and then the tunna. I told you the ta is specifically the doer. The meme and the noon are to signify that the meme is for masculine plural, jam'u. Okay, and then the noon is for feminine plural. Then here zahaba is the verb, the ta is the doer. The same way here the ta is the doer, and then here the noon is the doer. Not noon, na, the noon with the alif. Okay, so na, I hope that is clear. Okay. So they are saying that ayyin al-fa'ila fi ma yali. Ayyin, to distinguish, to make something out of something, to specify out. Okay, so ayyin al-fa'ila fi ma yali, point out. Okay, specify out. Okay, bring out the fa'il, the doer, fi ma yali, in the following. Okay, in whatever follows here. So they are asking you that you should try to point out the fa'il based on what we have done. Point out the fa'il here, the doer. So let's look at it. Okay. So let's look at it here. Kharajtu, the doer is what? Whenever you see a ta in it, the ta is the doer, except when the ta is having the school like zahabat. We say it is a sign of ta'nis, but not there. So here, zahabatu, the two is the doer, right? Zahabatu is the doer. The two is the doer. I'm saying zahaba, sorry. Kharajtu, right? The verb is kharaja. He went out. But kharajtu, I went out. So the two is the doer, right? Jalasna, the verb, the doer is what? The na, right? And now we sat. We sat. Okay, sat down, right? Samiti, you heard, feminine. So the T is the what? Is the doer. Okay, the samia is the verb. Sharibtunna. Sharibtunna, you drank. And you are speaking to feminine, plural. Plural, females. Several of them. So, the two, as I just told you, the two is the doer. Then this noon is a sign of jam. Okay, plural for feminine. So, sharib tunna, the doer is the two, is the ta. Dahalu, the doer is what? The waw jam. Okay. Hafizna, the doer is what? The noon here, right? Hafizna. Akeltum, the doer is what? Is this ta, right? Akeltum. So, fataha. Fataha. What is the doer? Damirul mustatir. Okay. The fa'il is hidden. Okay. Al-fa'ilu huwa mustatirun. The doer is hidden. Right? So the doer is not obvious here. So we can't point it out. It's hidden. So fahimtunna, because the verb is just fataha. So that he is hidden. So fahimtunna. The verb, the doer is what? Ta, right? And then this one is a sign of plural. Katabta. You wrote. The doer is what? The ta, right? Gasalat. Gasalat. What is the doer? She washed. Gasalat, she washed. Whether she washed her dress or whatever. The doer is what? Mustatirun. Okay, the fa'il is mustatirun. Why? This ta is for to signify that it is feminine. The doer is feminine, but it doesn't represent the doer. So la'ibu, they played. The waw is the doer. Dakhala, what is the doer? He entered. It is mustatir, right? Hidden. Dorabat. Dorabat. She beat or she hit. So what is the doer? The same way mustatir, right? Mustatir. Okay. So that is just it. So please observe here. من الضمائر المتصلة, from the attached pronoun. Okay. At-taw. We have the ta. We have the ta. I'm coming. I want to make a point or something. So we have the ta. Then we have the waw among the attached pronoun. Then we have the noon. Then we have the na. Those are the attached pronoun. So the ta. Okay. So for example, zahabata. You see. Zahabati. Here is the doer. Okay, we are talking about the attached pronouns, which are the doer, which represent the doer. Zahabatu. So you can see what I was talking of. You see here. The pronoun is not. Here we are talking about ta. Kama fi, as it is, like here. So this, they are talking about this ta. Hope that is clear. And then here, this ta is the doer. Okay, the ta is the doer. The ta. But the ta of the schoon is for sign, is a sign of femininity, but not for the doer. It doesn't represent the doer. Okay, then we have waw here, as you can see. okay, kema fi as it is. Okay, so when do we have a wow as the doer? Okay, like when we are having zahabu, jalasu, akialu, gasalu, okay, qa'adu, in that form. Okay, they. Then we have noon. We also have noon. So when can we have noon as the doer? Like zahabna, they went, feminine, plural. Okay. Then na, we can also have na, noon, and then alif na, kama fi as it is, zahabna, we went. Okay. So these are the pronouns that we can have. We can have ta in these cases, and these are the examples. Then we can also have wa, as you can see. Then we have noon, as you can see. Then we have the na, which is as you can see. Okay, so please, as you can see here, read and remember. I'm saying read and remember. ta'ammal ma yali. Okay, ta'ammal ma yali. So aina hamidun? Kharaja. Aina hamidu? Where is hamid? Kharaja. Okay, if I say kharaja, we have just looked at this in the previous page. The kharaja is the verb, right? The verb. I'm coming. So this kharaja is the verb, right? And then the domir is mustatir. Okay. The fa'il, al-fa'ilu, domirun mustatir. The doer, the fa'il, domirun mustatir, is a hidden pronoun. Okay, bimana it is not there. Okay. Now here, kharajat, I've just told you, is made up of two things. Kharaja, three things. Kharaja is the verb. The doer is hidden. As I said, the ta is not the doer. And then this ta is for ta'nis, to show that you are, the thing is feminine. The doer is feminine. So kharaja is the verb. Then this ta is alamatu ta'nis. Okay, a sign that the doer is feminine. And then al-fa'il, damirun mustatir. The doer is a hidden pronoun. I hope that is clear. So, inshallah, this brings us to the end of this particular lesson. There's no new, we don't have kalimatul jadida in this particular lessons. We haven't come across any new word, so that's why you haven't seen any kalimatul jadida. So inshallah, we'll pause here. As usual, we'll continue in the next lesson by beginning a new lesson. That will be the lesson number 9, right? Inshallah. Jazakum Allahu Khairan. وبارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن الحكيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.